Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Ryzak here. Welcome back to another episode of Game Over. This is the 12th episode of the show. This is the last first-round matchup of our tournament of really cool people want a Stadia trivia game show, all that stuff that I said. Got a great show in store for you today, as always, because we never don't do a great show. We've got none other than the Nerf Report himself, Mr. Bryant Chappel.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And all the way from way far away in a little country called Canada is a little man, Jeff Gignac. What are you doing?
I am in awe of you two.
Oh my God.
The king of content and the king of Nerf reports. I am in awe. I am just a little guy in Canada in awe of you two.
So when I was doing the brackets and it was kind of unfolding, I was going back, making sure I had all the stats from the show correct and finding out who had what questions right. And when I saw the two of you paired together, it was like, oh my God, this is going to be the most interesting matchup that I have, because you have someone that is extremely professional in Bryant and then Jeff.
I mean, I gotta give Jeff the advantage here, honestly, because I cover so much news on a daily basis that I can only retain so much of it at this point. So,
and then you throw in the fact that you're going to be a dad, and you got all this other stuff going on now. So
strange
life
times.
is different.
Well, he hasn't figured out what baby brains is yet, right?
Not yet. No, instead he's traveling.
You and I both know this. You and I both know what baby brains is.
He's traveling to Hawaii and making cool videos about playing Stadia on the beach, and we're the rest of us are low lifes are just sitting here in the mainland, just plugging away at work.
Just wait, there'll be plenty of videos of like, can I get Stadia to run on a baby monitor, or like, can I get Stadia to run while feeding a bottle to a baby? Yeah.
I can't wait. Oh, I can play Stadia one-handed while holding my baby and feeding it this bottle. This.
The best games to play one-handed.
Hey, I gave you an episode. There you go.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, hey, thank you guys so much for coming back. I know it was very hard for you to want to do this again, since I probably screwed up both of your episodes. I'm really hoping that Bryant's not going to correct my answers this week, and I'm really hoping that Jeff's not going to win because I totally screw up the answers, and his opponent loses on my technicality. But regardless, we have a lot of.
I believe the Twitterverse had Bryant winning by a large margin.
That's right.
But what does Twitter know, right? What does Twitter know?
Stop giving away
the show,
The only
person who voted for me was me. Because
I can't vote in it because I made the poll.
I did not pull a squid spaceman and vote for Bryant. Sorry, Bryant.
There you go. Hey, you got to be confident in yourself. That's half the battle. So let me take you guys out of here real quick, and I'll bring you back in just a minute. After you. Thank you so much for being here. Always appreciate it, guys. Always appreciate it. I love doing this show. I love even screwing up, because I love when you guys get at me in the chat. It truly is the highlight of my gaming week when I get to do this. So I don't want to waste any more time. Let me bring this in. Episode 12, Game Over. Let's do it. Yep. There it be. There you are. Jeff, I saw you leaned up in your chair during that. And you got like super serious all of a sudden. I've never seen you so serious in my life. He like totally flipped the switch and was like, I'm about to get into this right now.
Can we go with an on-brand picture next time?
I love this picture. This is my favorite picture of you. Like, seriously, who has a reindeer onesie, the Hallmark Channel cup, and the Cheetos mac and cheese in their picture? No one, Jeff. That's all you.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Who doesn't have a rainbow? A reindeer onesie.
I have Go ahead.
I feel like for the holidays, we should all reenact this photo. We should all try to make it our goal to make this photo.
That's a fantastic idea.
And then somebody can Photoshop it together as like a Stadia family portrait.
Jeff, can you make one of these for all of us?
No.
Bryant, I don't know if you know or not, but Jeff was actually on a reality TV show. What was it, Jeff? Worst handyman in Canada?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So that speaks to your heart, I know, because you yourself are a bona fide handyman yourself, Bryant. So
yeah, I try to be.
if you ever need help with the Nerf Report set, Jeff has no problem flying down from Canada.
35 million people in Canada, and I am in the bottom 5.
Wow. Was that so? I understand that's not what we can't spend. But was that like a competition, or was that like a self-proclaimed title, or?
No, it was a competition. No, there were 5 of us. And,
Imagine Hell's Kitchen for handymen.
But I didn't win or lose. I wasn't the worst, so therefore I sucked at sucking. So I could even lose.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
He totally rocked it.
I am a tool. I don't use them. Okay.
So apparently you at least knew the difference between you at least knew the difference between a Phillips and a straight head in that sense.
It's all about the Robertson, my friend. Do you even know what that is? Do you even know what that is?
I do not. Please inform me. Sorry, we're going to take this over and get into a screw conversation.
Hey, it's cool. He's got one right beside him. How am I getting screwed out of this whole thing?
It's back there. Robertsons are only in Canada. That's why I said it, because it's a Canadian. Go Google it. It's a Canadian thing.
Is it a square screw?
I think so, yeah.
He also buys his video games at a tire store, so.
I do.
As long as they're giving you better deals. I mean, that's the thing, right?
I do.
That's right.
I do.
Oh, yeah, we have these in the States. Yeah, we have Robertson screws. We call them square drives.
It's true.
We call them Robertsons.
Yeah, I learned something today. I'm going to start calling them Robertsons at this point now.
There you go.
He's going to go to the work site one day, and he's going to be like, hey, gosh, you need this Robertson? They're going to be like, what the hell are you talking about, Brian?
Like, Jimmy, pass me the Robertson, will you?
Awesome. All right. Let's get this show on the road. We changed things up a little bit for the playoffs here, and we need a number 1 to 50. Bryant, since you're on everything first, you get to go first.
And is it price of right rule, so the lowest goes first?
That's correct. Well, it's closest to the number.
I'm going to go 50.
I'm going to go 1.
Oh.
Bryant's first. Wow, that's the first. That's the first time anybody's gone with the top possible number and the lowest possible number. I like that. And Jeff, you already ruined it, but Twitter definitely went with Bryant.
You guys are way too confident in me.
Landslide. You know, they were saying your name on the Stadia post and all kinds of stuff. It was actually making me vomit a little bit in my mouth. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh my God, But no, I mean, it's well deserved. But we'll get into that. All right, let's see. Bryant, you get the A questions. Jeff, you get the B questions. Bryant, your first question. Name this game on Stadia.
That's a fantastic image. Oh, that's Everspace.
Final answer?
Yes, sorry. Final answer.
All right, you got it. It's Everspace. 1-0.
As long as I don't goose egg tonight, we're good.
Jeff, you're behind already. What's going on?
Story of my life.
Jeff, your first question of the night. Name this Stadia game from the start screen audio clip. Are you ready?
Yep.
I don't even think you could hear that, could you? That's kind of embarrassing.
I was going to say there is a massive disadvantage going on here.
All right, hold on. This is a first on Game Over. I'm actually going to go into this, and I can't make that any louder. It was loud on my end when I was making this.
I think I could hear it through your headphones.
Man, that is crazy.
I think I heard a bang of some sort, but if there was music, I didn't hear any.
Oh my God, that is insanely crazy right there, because the volume is all the way on the max. Huh?
Okay, try it again.
All right, let's see if this is gonna work. Hold on, let me get there.
Close to my speaker.
All right, yep. Hold on, Jeff. Here we go. We're coming back. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'm not on that screen. Rookie mistakes.
I'm going to say West of Loathing because I really couldn't hear it. It sounded country-like or something.
God, man, I'm
going to say West of Loathing because
I suck at this. I blame the damn no yes men because if I had a chance to run through this one last time before the show, I would have picked that up and done something different. But no, foremost in the chat couldn't stop talking, and I couldn't get into my prep for my damn show. All right, Jeff, we may have to revisit this later down the line depending on how close it is. But yeah, man, it was Chronos. So
I haven't played the game yet. So
all right, well,
yeah,
we'll revisit that later on. All right, let's keep it going. Question 2. What is the name of the planet you are saving citizens from in Pixel Junk Raiders?
not played.
Jib Jorb. Final answer.
Jib Jorb. It's not the right answer. It's Tantal.
Oh, okay.
Tantal. Have you played Pixel Junk Raiders, Brian?
Yeah, there's a long learning curve to that game.
It is an extremely difficult game.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have not played it yet.
There's certain things you can do to make like the game a better experience, but they definitely don't tell you to do it. Like when you start the game, there's permadeath and you lose all of your gear unless you unlock a backpack, and then the backpack saves your gear. But they don't tell you that. So I think I was like an hour in, still losing my gear every time I died, and I was just raging.
Yeah, I would keep giving up on the game, and then I would be like, no, this game looks really cool. I need to go back to it. And then I'd go back to it, and then I found that out too. So glad I wasn't the only one. All right, Jeff, make a comeback right here for me, please. Question 2. What actor played Scott Pilgrim in the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World movie in 2010? I thought you were a Scott Pilgrim guy, Jeff.
Never played the game. Never watched the movie.
It's my other co-host, the other guy.
Yeah.
It's kind of unfair because you're Canadian, so.
Scott Baio.
Scott Baio is a fantastic answer. Is that your final answer?
It is.
All right. Well, it's definitely not Scott Baio. It's Michael Cera.
Oh.
I want to live in a world where Scott Baio is. Jeff, I think we need to combine together and make that happen, man.
Oh, you guys have some great ideas in the works here.
That came to my mind.
Michael Cera. There's the cover of the movie. All right.
Isn't he Canadian? He might be Canadian.
He might be. We should look that up. Question 3 for Bryant. True or false? According to Stadia Source, there are 5 fighting games on Stadia.
I'm gonna say false. Final answer.
False is the final answer. And false is the correct answer because there are 6.
Oh, geez, I was thinking there was less than that. Oh my god.
I was wondering if WWE counted as a. I was wondering if that was going to count as a fighting game.
Well, here's.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say. Here's the thing. I have to start saying where I got my source from because so many times I've been wrong and people have called me out. But I don't consider Scott Pilgrim versus the World being a fighting game. I consider a fighting game like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Samurai Showdown. Like,
see, and I was considering Streets of Rage, which technically
hasn't come out yet.
Wasn't that today?
Did it come out today? Yeah, I guess it did come out today.
Right.
Well, I made this show like 2 days ago.
So. No. I'm not. I apologize. I'm not trying to correct the host again.
No. You're good.
But
I'm just trying to be like you, okay? And it's not working. So
I didn't even consider WWE. I loved that game, and I didn't even consider it.
I wasn't even. I don't know if I. That's what I had 4 in my head, and I was like, "Is that count as a fighting game?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I get Power Rangers and I get Dragon Ball, Mortal Kombat, Samurai Showdown. I can even go with WWE. I didn't think Scott Pilgrim was a fighting game. Oh, Anthony said there's a versus mode in Scott Pilgrim, so maybe that's why. But
Well, we can just blame the folks at Stadia Source for this one.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Why I put their name in the show, so nobody can blame me, even though I'll still get the blame.
You always got to cite your sources. This is something that Bryant will learn as he starts, doing his homework for his children. You always, when he starts, helping. When his kids do homework, cite your sources.
Yep. You're getting a little too far down the line. First, let him enjoy the last days of
he's got to know what he's got to know from us what he's in for.
Okay, well, we'll get to that after the show.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, Sandy Beaches came she actually is here. She's actually here at the show. She's never seen a show before. Oh man, Anthony must be pissed right now. All right, Jeff, your third question of the night, sir. I'm going to need you to finish the game title. And there's 2 words I'm looking for.
My God, I feel like Anthony. You know nothing.
Well, at least hopefully you'll give me a guess and not just say pass. Hey, wifey's in the game or in the game show in the chat. What's up, wifey?
No idea. I'm going to say Wild Wild West.
Oh, man, Jeff. Is that your final?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Dude, you were super close. It's Wild West Tale.
Oh.
That was a very good guess, though. Thank you for not just saying pass.
Oh, I'll never pass.
All right.
I may throw Scott Baio again, but I'm never going to pass.
Scott Baio is like the safety word that we're going to use now.
Yeah, right.
For the young people in the chat, Scott Baio used to be an actor back in the day. I don't know what he's doing these days, but
yeah, what was that? What was that one scene? I think Bryant actually was that the Fonz? That was the Fonz when you talk about jumping the shark or whatever.
Yeah. That was always
jumping
Fonzie.
The shark. Yeah, that wasn't Scott.
No,
Baio.
Scott Baio was the boyfriend of Joni.
Yeah.
And then they had they had their own show, Joni.
I just remember the hair. It's all about Scott Baio's haircut. So
we all had that hair in the 80s.
I did not. No, I had a spike. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but you were 8.
Yeah, I was. I was straight on spike. It was all.
You were like 8.
Lots of gorilla glue. Lots of gorilla glue. Gorilla glue. Jesus. Oh my God. All right, Brian. Here you go. 4th question. Name the game from the video clip, and hopefully you can hear it.
Oh God, these are like the only games I never play. It's definitely like one of those JRPGs.
Yeah. That's a good guess.
And there's so many on the service now. I'm gonna just say, I'm just gonna say like Ease 8 La Cremo de Vista Denise. Well, yeah, whatever that is.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Holy shit.
Light just fell. Oh my God.
They got it.
Oh my God. Oh,
that was a pull and a half.
Yeah, Lacrimos. Is that what
I can definitely tell though that you actually just threw a guess out there. It wasn't like Clive last week who ran through like 5 things in his head while his fingers were typing into Google, and then he gave me the answer. So
Yeah. No, I do not play JRPGs, so that was a tough.
I just liked a tweet from them where they said something about. I just liked their tweet like literally an hour ago.
That's crazy.
And I liked it, and I even commented on their tweet.
Well, had you guessed 50 instead of 1, Jeff, you might have had these questions.
Still wouldn't have guessed that.
Well, maybe not. All right, Jeff, come on. Get back in the game here. Who developed Cake Bash?
D. Final answer.
It is A. It is A. A is the answer. That's okay, though. All right. We still got more than half the game left.
Another game I haven't played.
You haven't played Cake Bash?
Ooh.
I have not.
Jeff,
I feel like Cake Bash.
Yeah, man. I will play Cake Bash with you. That's one of my favorite games on Stadia.
I feel like that'd be a fantastic game to play with you while you stream it on Monday night. So if you find yourself getting that, Jeff, I'll jump in there with you during your SBCN stream, because it's 4-player multiplayer like battle royale. Like you just walk around with spoons and stuff and try to hit each other.
Yeah, it's very Mario Party-esque.
Yep.
It's really fun.
All right. Okay.
And I think it has
All
crossplay with
right.
PC.
Not this Monday because I'm going to be at the beach and I'm not sure where I'm actually going to be streaming from. So
You're not going to stream on Monday?
I didn't say that.
What am I going to?
Where I'm streaming from?
Oh, I just hope your Stadia works because I don't know what I'm going to do without your epic Blue Fire stream. All right, Brian. 5th question of the night for you, sir. Finish the upcoming game title.
Life is Strange. Shoot, this is bad. This is where I get to the point of the show where I was saying, like, I have so much information in my head.
Yeah, you've been making all that Luna content lately. Maybe you should have studied a little bit more.
Life is Strange 1 and 2 are, well, that fits the whole. Life is Strange. You got remastered, and then it's the girl has, like, she can see the auras. She can see people's, like, energies. I'm trying to think if that's going to give me any hints to the name. Life is Strange. Oh, it's like a band name, and this is going to kill me. I know it. Shoot, I'm not going to get this in the time. Life is Strange.
There's no timer.
Oh, whoa, okay. Let's just no. Life is Strange. Joni Loves Chachi.
Life is Strange. Joni Loves Chachi. Is that your final answer?
That's my final. I'm not going to get this one. Yeah.
You were close, but it's True
Colors. Oh, so it's a song.
It's your True Colors.
Yep, that's
Colors spelled wrong.
Oh, maybe for Canada. That's the American way of spelling.
Yeah, I don't put no dang on U in colors.
That's the America way to spell colors.
Do you put 2 U's in humor as well?
Yep.
Really? Why is that, Jeff? Can you educate me real quick?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's the British system, the one you traders gave up.
We didn't give it up, okay? Let's get that clear right now. We just found a better way.
You traders left.
No, we just found.
I have a friend that left for London, and they posted something political today, and I was like, "Hey, you left for the losing side." I was like, "You don't get a say in this anymore."
It's true. It's
pretty sure we beat you in the War of 1812.
You did single-handedly.
What? You can't. You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to admit that.
I'm a Texan. I'm 1 year away from seceding from the country, so I can say whatever I want.
That's right. Very true. You guys are pretty much Mexican anyway, right?
Yeah, we're riding back on horseback, shooting guns, firing off fireworks, and playing Stadia. That's what we do down here.
My son and I went to Texas a couple of years ago for a fantasy football conference, and we were in the Uber, and I said to him, just assume that everybody here has packing a gun. And the Uber driver was this older gentleman, retired. We were at a light. He turned. He goes, "Son, listen to your father."
There's the comedian Trevor Noah was talking about when he came to Austin, and he was like, "Everybody's just super nice here." He goes, "I think it's because you have guns." And he's like, "Nobody's flipping each other off. It's just like, oh, hey."
That was the one thing when I moved to North Carolina. One of the guys told me, you don't see a lot of road rage here because everybody probably has a gun in their car. I was like, oh, that makes sense. Great.
Yeah.
So,
True Colors. Okay.
Strange. Life is Strange. True Colors. Jeff, let's get you. Jeff, come on, man. Come on. I had a lot riding on you, Jeff. Unscramble this upcoming Stadia game.
Upcoming Stadia game.
Yep.
It's not Madden 22.
It is not. No. I don't think you care about that game anyway, though.
It's not FIFA. Why couldn't you have put FIFA in?
That hasn't launched already?
FIFA 22? No. October 1st.
Are you talking about the game that's scrambled?
Yeah, the scrambled one.
Well,
or am I thinking about something else?
I'm going to be honest. I actually forgot what this word is.
Oh, I can Google it for you real quick. Sorry.
I'm actually wondering now if upcoming
it's out.
Upcoming actually might have been in this question from last week, and I forgot to delete it.
Yeah,
which would not surprise me.
This is a game that's out, and I'll say it's a Stadia Games and Entertainment exclusive.
All right, well there we go. All right, Brian's helping me out here as usual.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, you're absolutely correct. I know what game it is now. It's definitely not upcoming, Jeff. So please don't think about anything upcoming. I forgot to delete that word. I was rushing this week. I'm not going to lie.
That's fine.
That's why I have the Nerf report here, so I can make sure that I'm doing good.
Heck, my video today, I said it was Wednesday, so I mean, I'm in the same boat as you.
Yeah. I know that we had some chats earlier. Maybe it was like a week or so ago. Work has just been as crazy for you as it has for me with all these openings and everything. Like nobody wants to work right now. So
yep.
Take your time, Jeff. I got nothing but time. The silence is deafening, though. I feel like I need to talk right now. Y'all keep hating on North Carolina. We don't lose power like California.
Or Texas.
Or Texas. So y'all keep hating, man. Silicon Valley of the East coming your way. Raleigh and Durham were just listed as the second best place in America to live. I believe Austin, Texas was 6th or 7th. Nowhere on California was in that, and nowhere in Minnesota was in that either. So
now is Charlotte south or north?
Charlotte's south of where I'm at.
Oh, but is that South Carolina or North Carolina?
It's North Carolina.
So yeah, North Carolina gave us the fantastic Ric Flair.
That's true.
So it easily top 10 states in this country.
And Dale Earnhardt, who I
don't
feel
know if
like
I put Dale Earnhardt and Ric Flair in the same.
Depends on who you're talking to now, right?
And don't forget Duke.
Oh, come on, Jeff. God damn it. I was going to say on the last question, Jeff is a big Dallas Cowgirls fan, so, you know.
I get it.
That's why he went to Texas for a fantasy football draft, because he was hoping he'd get close enough to lick sweat off of Ezekiel Elliott's back. My wife just threw in the chat also, North Carolina gave us Michael Jordan, so, you know, the GOAT.
I got nothing. I can't.
You got nothing? Give me a guess.
I got nothing. I got
give
nothing.
Me a guess.
I can't.
Just give me a guess.
I was trying to do each word and see if I could figure out each word.
All right. Well, Jeff, once again, I kind of screwed you over here.
I hate to pass, but
Submerged Hidden Depths. It was not an upcoming game. This is pathetic. So
it is. Wow. I should have studied.
Wow.
Have you guys played this game yet or no?
I have, yeah.
Is it pretty good?
It is one of those games where you're just going to be doing it for visuals. There's no monsters. There's nothing you fight. You literally take a boat around and you hop onto these structures, and you go through and you try to find things that you can. They're like eggs or orbs or something. You take them, you put them down at the bottom of where you started. It unlocks the whole structure that you were on, and you move on to the next one. Like it's not. It's kind of like a puzzle game, but not really a puzzle game. It's a beautiful game. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they did a really good job. The music is really good. Like it's one of those games, if you just want to chill, probably a good game to play. I don't get time to chill, and my version of chilling is playing Rocket League. So it is what it is. But all right, that brings us to intermission, and probably a good time because Jeff is going to need to go punch a bag a few times with my face on it since I've messed this up for him. Let me take you guys off real quick, let you grab a drink or whatever you may need right quick. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming by. I thought I had done it. I thought I finally had an episode that I didn't screw up. And lo and behold, I'm consistent. That's all I'm going to say. If you watched No Yes Men today, that was a big sticking point for me. I'm consistent. But this is the Game Over tournament of really cool people that won a ridiculous episode of this Stadia Trivia game show. There is your bracket. Last week, Clive took down Eli, who stepped in for Sammy. Dr. Spaceman and Mix are ready to go next week, and we'll see who wins this one. Maybe Jeff pulls off a massive comeback here to take on Clive. That'll get us our final matchup. So let's keep it going. I'm going to bring these guys back in. Bryant's looking for my answers, and Jeff is upset with me really bad. So, man,
I feel like we're. I mean, Clive is terrifying, man. Clive's a very intelligent, smart person.
Clive got 2 answers right on his first episode. He got 6 right last week. So,
ooh,
yeah. He and Rock will tell you that the first one was ridiculous. I made the questions extra difficult because, I mean, they're Clive and Rock. I mean, like, how can you not, right? They've forgotten more than I know. So, but
I will say the quality of the questions tonight, I feel like, are a lot tougher than the last time.
Seriously.
I mean, I'm one evolutionary step from being a chimp, but yeah.
You know, well, I appreciate that. I didn't get as much time to put into this episode this week, obviously, since I missed the upcoming. I didn't get to go through it as many times. But no excuses. I screwed it, so it is what it is.
New, upcoming, current. It didn't matter what word you put in there.
Yeah, Jeff's a good sport. Jeff's a good sport. So let's keep it going, though. We still have 5 questions for each of you, and I'm going to get back on this train. Bryant, your 6th question is to unscramble this Stadia game, and that is a Stadia game. So.
Oh, God.
Yep. And Anthony, I see you in the chat. My wife and I actually had a talk about you and your wife last night. She knows I'm not trying to steal your wife. So stop trying to put that on the internet so that people are going to get hate thrown at me, because we all know that everybody don't like you. So let's just keep it that way.
Spirit Fair?
Is that your final answer?
Spirit Fairer? Hold on. SPIRIT. Oh, me. Sorry.
No, you're good. Take your time.
Should I type it?
Yeah, go for it.
Well, no, I feel like typing with. Hold on, I'm gonna write it. Give me 1 sec.
Okay, just don't look at the chat.
Yeah, I'm not looking at the chat.
Oh, first I was trying to steal your wife from you. Now your wife's trying to steal me from you. This is insane. Don't be a hater. That's all he does. That's all he does. Hey, Squids. What's going on?
Squidsy in the chat.
Oh, dang. My wife is calling you out.
All right. Spirit Fair.
Final answer?
Final answer. Oh, no!
Spirit Fairer.
Oh, yeah. I must have written the letters down. Okay. Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. There's 3 R's in there. So, all right. Jeff, you have a chance. But you got to get this one. Let's go. Name the game from this video clip, Jeff. And let's hope that the audio works, even though it's a video
Madden.
clip. All right, let's go.
Hope it's Madden.
Do you see me? Wait. Please, I need your help. I don't.
Little Nightmares 2. Final
Jeff,
answer?
That's your final answer, Jeff?
It is.
Not Little Nightmares 2, Jeff.
Apparently not.
Have you played this game, Jeff?
I have not.
This was a pro game.
I need to branch out a little bit.
Yeah, maybe so. This game actually, she is in some sort of a facility. They're holding her against her will, and you use like the video cameras, and you're able to like lock into like cell phones and door locks, and you're able to like open things, and you're trying to get out of this facility. It's actually pretty fascinating, but I didn't have time, so.
I don't think these games are available in Canada. For any of these games.
It's always a Canadian thing, isn't it, Jeff? All right, Brian, let's go.
Does this app have a search bar?
I don't know, maybe. I think they put one in. Question 7 for you, Bryant. What was Solder Q35's time in his Hitman stream for the Summer Community Championship on Sunday? This question's personal to me because I was actually the streamer of the event when he did his run. So this just goes to show that you don't watch my content, Brian, and I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
Yep, that's exactly what this is going to prove. I'm going to say
Nope.
6 seconds, 0.32 and 4 quarters.
So do you know about the Summer Community Championship going on?
I do know that there is one going on, and it's like there is a big prize pool for it and stuff.
Yeah, so that they've got quite a bit of money set to the side so that they can do this. Each week, there's a new game, and everybody gets to stream their game live, and that is how people can know that they got their time, right? So they have a couple of content creators together that have volunteered to actually stream people's live streams and commentate over it. I got to do Sunday at 5 o'clock Eastern. With Solder Q35 and Eli Levy. I know you know Eli,
Yep.
you know, from the Cloudians podcast. Eli in the community is some sort of a legend when it comes to Hitman and speed runs. Okay. Well, I found out shortly before the show that Solder Q35 is actually like some kind of community mod for the Hitman speed runs and is really like a legend in this thing. And he did not disappoint. This man started the level. He climbed up on a roof. He killed the woman, dragged her across the roof, dropped her down, laid her down, killed or knocked out the other person, dragged him over, laid a rubber duck remote mine there, went down to the bottom, one shot at the virus, got into the plane as he was detonating the rubber duck to kill them, which is all a part of the challenges that they had to do this week. And he did it in 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Wow.
And it was absolutely incredible.
And he did it on Stadia?
And he did it on Stadia.
Wow.
And
cool.
Eli did it in 3 minutes and 46 seconds.
Oh.
Or 3 minutes and I think he went back now and he has a 3 minute time, but on my stream it was 4 minutes and I think it was 4 minutes and 26 seconds that he did it on my stream. He's now gone back and redone it and done it quicker, but Solder still has the time. So if you go on to Stadia Hunters, there's a thing at the top for the community championships and you can click on there and see the leaderboard. I mean,
yeah, I'll definitely check that out.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
That's really cool.
So Hitman is the game this week, and I'm not sure what the game next week is. But yeah, there's going to be 4 straight weeks. The winner overall, they get points as well as this time. The time is the tiebreaker, but they get points for hitting all of the key points in the challenges that they need to do that have been laid out for them. And whoever has the most points at the end wins $1,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. $1,000 for first, 500 for second, 200 for third.
That's awesome.
And you can still sign up, Bryant. You can still sign up.
I'm not going to be able to beat 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
You don't need to beat 3 minutes and 40. You just need to participate. That's all. Jack would appreciate it. Anyway, I've given them a plug for the past 3 weeks. So there's my plug. Jeff, name this game on Stadia.
Madden.
Jeff.
FIFA.
Jeff.
Capeo.
No, Jeff.
Nerf Report.
It's close.
Ray 12345, whatever the hell his name is.
No, there's no rainbow in this. There might be.
Hang on. Zoom. Oh, I can't zoom my screen in. Stupid Streamlabs.
Jeff's not a fan of Streamlabs. Or StreamYard, I mean.
Or StreamYard, sorry, whatever this piece of crap is. Clearly, I don't play Stadia games. Clearly, I have to branch out from Blue Fire.
Yeah, you should.
Is Blue Fire good? I haven't checked it out yet.
It's fantastic, yeah.
So is it like a Zelda game? Like, is that kind of what it feels like?
No, it's
you're a little guy and you got to run around and you got to do stuff and kill people and solve,
it has a Zelda feel to the graphics, and that's about it.
Okay.
So, you definitely have like a dash and you have a sword and again, puzzler. You're trying to unlock levels and things. It's a very cool game. It's actually very difficult. It's a very difficult game. So, Jeff,
very fun. Obviously, well, I can't say that. Brian has popped into one of my Kratos streams.
There you go. Only because you were playing his game.
He did come into a Kratos stream, and I think I played one of his games when he was in my stream.
I called it. There it is.
What?
What do you got on this?
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Final
answer.
All right, Jeff, you need to really broaden out. This is the biggest game that has been released on Stadia yet. It's Rainbow Six.
No.
We're gonna get you playing some. We're gonna get you playing some Rainbow Six, Jeff. That's my mission. All right, Bryant. Question 8 for you, sir. True or false? Ari from Ari and the Secret of Seasons is a young girl named Ariel.
This is another game that I have not played. I could have sworn her name was Ari. It makes sense if they did expand upon her name. But I'm going to double down with my last answer and say false, that their name is just Ari.
All right. False is the answer. And true is actually the right answer. Yeah. It's all right. Hey, Nice. Yeah, Sean in the comments said it's actually both because, so, yeah, maybe I should have given that as an option.
Yeah, I mean, I think if Ariel's the real what she's referred to, that's it. Yeah.
I'm learning every week here, folks. Changing on the fly. All right, Jeff, come on. What are the 3 characters you can cycle through in Trine 4? Jeff, you look very agitated with me right now.
I'm agitated. I'm not agitated with you. I'm agitated with me. These games I don't play.
Oh, come on. You got this. 3 characters. 3 characters that you can be in Trine 4. Squids, you're the first one to say this tonight. I don't appreciate it.
It is rigged, Squids, because he knows which 4 games I play.
I had no idea who was going to get A's and B's.
He knows which 4 games I play on Stadia.
Oh, man.
Why couldn't they have been all Madden questions?
That was last week.
I have no idea. I've never played the game.
You're going to hit me with a pass like Anthony. You and Anthony are more alike than you know, Jeff. How does that one feel?
Hey, that offended me. That you're going to get blocked now because of that.
Well, here you go. Zoya is the thief or the archer. Pontius is the warrior or the soldier. And Amadeus is the wizard or the sorcerer. So there you go. I gave you all kinds of different options that you could have said. And you gave me nothing. But
it's true.
It's all right. Question 9. Let's keep it rolling along. Bryant, name this game from the start screen audio clip. And God, I hope that this is loud enough. I give it to you again.
Okay. Yeah, I heard it. I don't know what it is. Shoot. I'm gonna say it's very playful. Yeah, like a kid sounding to it. It sounded like something that, like, it's definitely not like a dark, ominous game. So I can't pick Assassin's Creed. It's definitely not SpongeBob.
Jeff would have known if it was SpongeBob.
I'm gonna say, this is gonna be a out of left field, but I'm just gonna say it's Fogs. Final answer.
Fogs is the answer that Bryant has given, and Journey to the Savage Planet is the correct answer.
Still haven't played that.
Really?
Yeah, I played it back on Xbox, but I haven't played it on Stadia.
Oh, it's a hilarious game. I'm not gonna lie.
I used to like when I played it on Xbox, you could kick the little chickens.
Yeah, you still can.
And when I would kick them, I would pull the gun out real quick and shoot them in the air like I was pulling clay pigeons.
Yep. Yeah, that's classic. I like all the little advertisements for all the things that you see in the ship. I think they're funny.
Yeah.
I don't play SpongeBob on Stadia.
You do retro SpongeBob. Oh, you played SpongeBob on Stadia.
I did. The one night I did both. I did both.
You lied to me. I was in that stream. Hey, Jeff, Wave Break started out on Stadia, but what date did it release on Steam?
July 2021.
That's very good, Jeff. Unfortunately, that's not one of the answers. Need an A, B, C, or D. This was very recent, Jeff. This was very big news.
Well, that was this week, and I was bogged down with the Richard Sherman news.
Richard Sherman,
The football player?
Yeah, he got arrested.
What do you get? I mean, I don't know. We can talk about it.
Apparently,
Breaking into his
domestic violence robbery.
Trying to break into his in-laws' house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what team's he on now?
I don't know if he's on a team right now. Is he? Isn't he a free agent, Jeff?
He is.
Is Richard Sherman the one that used to throw the Skittles?
No, that was Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch. Okay.
Richard Sherman was the one that went off on Michael Crabtree in that classic playoff game where he's like, he can't guard me. He can't guard. Or he something.
Yeah.
What did he say? Said something like that.
Yeah.
I'm the best there is.
I remember now.
But he wasn't. He was charged and he was released today, which means he's a felon, which means he'll end up on the Cowboys.
Finally, you said something correct about the
Cowboys. Or
Right?
he'll just be a New York Jet because they like to.
That's true too. That's true too.
Cowboys and Jets, same.
My son is a Jets fan, and I went and walked into his room the other day, and I said, "Well, Richard Sherman won't be joining Robert Saleh." He goes, "You on the Patriots?" I said, "Nope." Denver? I said, "Nope." Fulton County Jail. He goes, "Oh, the Cowboys."
Goodness.
That's funny.
Jeff, give me an answer.
I am going to say A. B.
B is your final? You're going to go A.
A is my final.
A is your final. Jeff, you should have stuck with B. Should have stuck with B. Yeah, that's all right. That was Monday. All right. We got one more question for each of you. At this point, the game is over, but we're gonna play this out. Metro Exodus is set in a vast wilderness of what country, Bryant?
I'm gonna go hard on this one and probably be wrong, but Mother Russia.
Mother Russia is the right answer, comrade.
Perfect.
Jeff, last question for you.
Dr. Spaceman, I've been shut out.
Jeff, FIFA 22 was just announced as next gen for Stadia. What feature makes it so? And I know you know the answer to this, so don't play with me.
See, here's where
Oh, man, here we go.
Here's where I disagree. I don't believe it's full next gen.
That's not what the question asked. This isn't no yes men anymore.
It is a feature that will only be on the next gen consoles and Stadia. But the actual gameplay, I believe, is still going to be current gen.
Okay. Well, they're announcing it as next gen. And why are they announcing it as next gen?
They did not announce it as next gen. They said a feature, a next gen feature. I have never seen anywhere, and feel free to at me if it has been published. I have not seen it. It's it's this other made up thing that'll be in Madden next year. Hypermotion something or another. Hypermotion.
Jeff.
The
Jeff.
Hypermotion something or another.
Jeff, you avoided it. There you go, Jeff.
Again, nobody even knows what that means. Maybe Bryant does because he's a journalist and he's,
something about how they can capture the motion of the players and the ball better.
But, I know.
Yeah.
I know. But
it's a lot of marketing.
It is. That's all.
Smoking.
Have me on your show, Brian, sometime, and you want to lose followers, I will talk about Madden.
You guys actually made quite the connection tonight. So if anything, I'm kind of happy about that. You guys might play Cake Bash together. You know,
next time you're in Texas, hit me up. Let me know.
You taught Bryant the name of a new tool.
Yep,
and his name wasn't Jeff.
Robertson.
Did you say you were in Austin?
Yeah, I'm in Austin. Yeah.
Oh, I never make it to Austin. I usually spend most of my time in Arlington and Frisco.
Arlington is a fantastic area, but Austin is the best part of Texas.
Bryant, you're being very nice because you don't want to disrupt your fellow Texans, but Arlington is awful. I'm going to go ahead and say it for you. So let's just get that out there.
Jeff, Six Flags.
It's all about Frisco, my friend.
Jeff, you need to go eat some dinner. You've been streaming with me for a while.
Wait.
So
What is it? 4 hours we've been on? Hold on.
Yeah, we have. Go ahead. You can do it. I'll let it happen. Oh my God. Go. There it is.
There you go. I don't have the cup. The cup is upstairs
in
the kitchen. But there it is. I have not made. I haven't made them yet.
It's going to be terrible when you actually do make them. So.
Well, I should have made. Oh, see, I screwed up. Yesterday was National Mac and Cheese Day.
There you go. You screwed up. Go back in your time machine.
I should have made it for National Mac and Cheese Day.
Well,
it's mac and cheese and Cheetos, dude. How can you go wrong?
Hey, Jeff, you got some Stadia games to play. Ray says get out of here. So
yeah.
Thanks for being on, buddy.
Bryant, it's nice meeting you, Jeff.
Talk to you later. Hey, Bryant Chappel.
Hey, how you doing?
Once again, man.
I liked the multimedia questions. That was fun.
Yeah, except for the one that nobody could hear. I got to figure that out.
No, it was a nice mix-up. Like, scramble, also photos, videos, music. I like it. Very nice touch.
Yeah, trying to switch some things up. Obviously this is the first season that I've done this, and I've learned a lot along the way. Number one being that I can't do this all alone. So season 2 is going to bring in a co-host with me. That is none other than Stadia Pro Gaming, William. If you're familiar with him, if you're not, you should check him out. He's got some great stuff going on. We also I have done a show with him and Ray and Jeff on Sundays. I've done 2 shows with them. They do a show called Retro Rewind every other Sunday. It's fantastic to go back and see a lot of that stuff that we used to play as kids. I mean, we're all 80s kids. I know you're a little bit younger, but still, I'm sure that you would have a lot of memories from that too. You should check it out. But hey, man, this is your spotlight, and definitely not as long of a spotlight as the first time. But we've got a lot of people in this chat, and they all came pretty much for you. I mean, Jeff is great. I'm not gonna lie, but you are the main attraction here tonight. So I got to talk to you a lot last time. I got to learn a lot about you. I've got a couple of questions that I want to try to run through as fast as possible with you. Number one is TikTok, man. You're rolling into the TikTok. You are embracing the true millennial app, right?
Yeah.
How's that going for you right now? I saw that you did a demo of one, or not a demo, but you kind of did a pilot one the other day, right?
Yeah.
How are you finding the feedback from that?
TikTok's a very frustrating app. Very frustrating. I spend way too much time watching, and I don't have a grasp on it. It's one thing that I really struggle with. I started putting YouTube shorts up there, hoping that it would do it, and some of them do well, some of them don't. But like that video, I was like, once I got done with it, man, I was like, oh, this is a banger, man. Like, this is a great video. I love it. And I posted, I think it got like 6 views, and I was like, well, back to the drawing board here.
I have said to you on many occasions, you're probably tired of me saying this to you, but we played Outcasters way back on the night that it came out. You did a long stream. I got in there. I played with you. I had a different name at the time. It was Po Little Tink Tink. And you played with my son Dino Nuggies, and you were talking in your stream. You were like, "Man, that's the coolest name ever." And I think I wrote you off to the side. I was like, "Yo, that's my son." And you were like, "Dude, you got an awesome son." And it was great. It was the highlight of his night. I got started streaming a few months after that because watching you and watching some of the others, and then seeing him and him wanting to do it, this and that. I could go down that line, but we don't have time. He recently started his own TikTok, and he just got over 2,000 subscribers.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
He's doing nothing but Rocket League and Minecraft videos, and he's phenomenal at Rocket League. He's doing all these crazy flips and aerials and all this stuff, and yeah, he's got over 2,000 subscribers now. Yeah,
I mean, TikTok definitely, the discoverability factor on TikTok is huge. Like, it's definitely, I think, a lot easier to get started on TikTok than it is with YouTube, because I think that the barrier of entry is definitely lower with TikTok. But I mean, like, another example is like Color, who is a content creator in the Stadia community that does Red Dead. He's blowing up on TikTok. Like, he's having a great success over there. Yeah, I mean, it's something that I'm always playing with. I'm a firm believer that I always need to be diversifying the Nerf Report and make sure it's not just on YouTube. So that's just kind of the next thing.
Yep. So I know that along with that, you are big on your analytics, right? You definitely have talked about YouTube analytics in the past. You're a firm believer in the data that you receive back. Do you see that you have a better following from one platform over the other? Because I know that you've been doing a lot of Luna content lately, and you do a lot of Stadia content. Is there one platform over the other that you see more of a response from with your analytics?
Yeah, I mean, Stadia is definitely the outlier. A Stadia video will go up and it'll do extremely well, which is why there's typically a lot of Stadia content on our channel. I've always tried to work a balance to try to be like, all right, well, I don't want to just be a Stadia guy. Not that there's anything wrong with Stadia being just a Stadia guy, but I look at it from the perspective of the people who know nothing about Stadia. If there's somebody that's talking about PlayStation, about Xbox, about Nintendo, and about everything else, including Stadia, that might be, oh, well, that guy also plays on PlayStation and he likes Stadia, so there might be a reason. So I'm trying to kind of skate the line there, but what I've realized is that if it's not cloud gaming related at all, there's no point in covering it on my channel.
Right.
So, a prime example is like the Nintendo Switch. The brand new OLED Switch came out. We covered it. Didn't perform well. But we talked about Amazon Luna. That video does well. We talk about GeForce Now. That video will do well. We talk about xCloud. Those do well. PS Now is something that I'm testing with. I've actually got a free pass for Xbox Game Pass. So, I think the Nerf Report will be definitely more of a cloud gaming centric platform, but with Stadia kind of being the driving factor for multiple reasons, is that the audience likes Stadia, and personally, I think Stadia is one of the better cloud gaming experiences out there.
Yeah, for sure. What were your? I mean, obviously, you've got your Nerf Report episode, and everybody can go back and watch that. But what was your initial thought when you were watching the keynote, the developers' keynote the other day? I mean, impressed, not impressed? Did you have questions? How did you receive that?
It was a little unique for me because I reached out to Stadia 2 days beforehand, just trying to gauge like, hey, what are we expecting? Like, is this going to be like a Connect, or is this going to be focused for developers? And they kind of laid it out, just being like, hey, you're not going to get game trailers. You're not going to get anything like that. So from that perspective, I mean, I was pleasantly pleased. I think that the company is on a really good path at this point. That, when you look at what they're trying to do and they're trying to attract new developers to the platform, I think that they're saying and doing all the right things. And I kind of hold my breath saying this because I don't want to jinx it and be the guy that jinxed Stadia. But when you look at kind of the trajectory that they're going, it's heading in a positive manner. Like Rainbow Six Siege was a good win. Then you had all this stuff coming out that was a good win. FIFA 22 is a good win for it. It keeps going up and up and up and up. And it's like on the horizon, we have Ark Survival Evolved. That's going to be a big win. I've said it for months now that Ark is the game that was designed for the cloud, because on PC, it's like 150 gigabytes to have all of the data just on your hard drive. So I think it was a good positive event for them.
I know that Ark, a lot of people that play Ark online, they use a lot of mods. Do you think that the fact that you might not be able to use those mods in the Stadia ecosystem is going to affect people wanting to play that game on it?
I don't think as much. There's just so much content with that game to begin with. Like there's 12 different, or I shouldn't say 12. It's something like 5 or 6 different maps that you can play on, and each map has its own biome and it has its own like mechanics of like what you can build in that world and what you can't. And then there's weapons and armor and buildings, and there's so much content for it. Like if you're going in expecting like a story-driven game, you're gonna hate Ark. But if you're just wanting to build, tame stuff, like have a kingdom, Ark will be fine for you. And mods not being on it isn't a big deal for me, as much as Stadia not having private servers is kind of a bigger loss for me. Because with Ark on Xbox or on PC, you can actually rent out private servers, so you can literally play by yourself. And if you want the resources to be, I hit a rock and I get 1,000 of stone instead of like 5 stone, you can do that on a private server. Whereas with Stadia, that initially that won't be possible.
Yeah. That's an interesting point. All right, last question I've got for you. I mean, I've got a ton of questions, Bryant, but we only had an hour, so I'm gonna have to go. But because you got so much love on that recent Stadia post about who people's favorite content creator is, if they wind up sending you one of those swag bags, can I have the socks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I will. I will definitely take. I mean, there's things that they like. The Stadia backpack is something that I've looked at that I've thought about giving it away. But the problem is that like when you look at that perspective of like, okay, well, Stadia gave me a backpack. If I do it as a channel giveaway, then that brings in like I've got to say like, oh, it's sponsored by Stadia or something like that. So we're not live, right?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, we'll edit this out. It's I'll send you the socks. I'll send you.
Yes. Nice. I wanted the Stadia socks. That was the one thing that I was bummed about.
I want the light up hoodie. That's the one thing I want.
That would be tight. I'm not gonna lie too. Yeah. Maybe a Stadia bathrobe or something.
Yeah.
Well, hey man, congratulations again.
Thank you.
You know, you get to come back at least one more time. So lucky you.
One more time. I'm going all the way to the finish line. Clive.
Clive.
I hope you're watching. I know it's late in the United Kingdom, but I'm coming for you. I'm studying up on my Stadia game. And Dr. Spaceman, I know I saw you in the chat, but you don't scare me. You don't scare me, Dr. Spaceman. All right? If I have to bring out Macho Man Randy Savage and bring out that fury, then listen, brother.
Dang.
We're going. I
might have to bring my Ric Flair out from North Carolina.
Yep.
So I don't know, man. The final, I've got some ideas up my sleeve. So it might not just be trivia on the final. We might have a little special surprise in store.
I'm ready.
But hey, man, I'm gonna drop off right quick. Go ahead and give you the Nerf report. Whatever you need to, a shout. I'll be right back.
Hi. Oh, hey. Just expanded all big. Hi, my name is Bryant. I am the host of the Nerf Report. And also a occasional luge skater. Just kidding. I don't know what luge skating is. I just made that up. But anyway, thank you guys for letting me come on here. Fantastic time on the show. If you can, follow the Nerf Report on YouTube, on Twitter, TikTok. If you're on TikTok or if your kid's on TikTok, force them to follow the Nerf Report. Tell them that you're going to ground them if 5 of their friends don't follow us. And thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, it was a pleasure as always. I look forward to tonight. I figured you and Jeff would be a good time. Just wish I could have not screwed up Jeff's questions. But hey, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You busy?
I should. Let's talk off stream. I should be good. But yeah.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Thank you very much, Bryant Chappel. Nerf Report. Appreciate it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I will talk to you soon. All right. Hey, thank you guys so much for coming by tonight. I know we're running a little late. Massive shout out to all of you in the chat. I saw the chat going all night. Been scrambling, so I'm sorry that I didn't get to comment on a lot of your stuff. But guys, once again, killer episode. I hope you all enjoyed it, at least to make fun of me. Thank you, Bryant. Thank you, Jeff. You guys are great. I got to get out of here. I believe Dr. Sense is next. Please get over there and give him some love. I'll see you next week. Dr. Spaceman versus Ejimix next week. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.